What is up, guys? Back again. Listen, 2026. I know it's been a little bit of time. This will probably be my first long form video back in a little bit. We've got some Resident Evil 5 going on in the background. I don't have any notes. I've been kind of writing down notes and making scripts for future videos for you guys. I want to be a little bit more consistent with YouTube. I know I've posted before about being consistent, but I do want to be a lot more consistent. Just posting, shorts and trying to get my viewership up. So if you guys could like, comment, subscribe, engage with your boy. But as you guys can probably see from the topic of the video, I just want to go ahead and kind of spitball some shit. Kind of talk about living forever and why I would want to live forever. And I know maybe some of you are sitting out there thinking, well, why would you want to live forever? Some people fucking hate life. They'll be like, oh, I fucking hate this life. I fucking wish I was fucking dead. I wish I was. Nah. Listen. I would want to live forever because I just love life. I used to be one of these people that used to really hate life and really just wish I could end it all. Wish I had the strength to, end my own life. But as I got older and as I experienced more of life and what life had to offer, and I also changed my mentality around about how you should live this life, which I'll share later. But as soon as I changed my mentality, it kind of helped me forge my own path and realize that life is beautiful. Not a lot of people in this life get to see the next day or next year. And I think we should all be really grateful that we get to live this life. No matter where you are in life, no matter where you're at, you still have the opportunity every day to get up and make something happen. So I think that's a big reason that I would want to live forever. But the biggest thing I would say is just having a lot more time. Nobody knows when their time is going to go. Nobody knows when their time is going to run out. And for a lot of us, we may not have all the time that we think to do certain things that we want to do in this life. We wake up every other day. We wake up every day just thinking that we'll have time to say we love somebody, or we'll have time to make the best of a certain situation. We have time to do such and such at such and such. And most times that's the case, but there will be that time where that is not the case, where you don't have time and you don't know when that time is coming. Nobody knows when that time is coming. So if I knew that I had all the time in the world and I knew that I could theoretically just keep on living, I'd make every single mistake I could. It wouldn't matter. I'd be able to go ahead and just continue living. I think this life that we live is fun. I think everything in life is just an experience to, for lack of a better word, experience. Everything that you can do in this life is a lesson that you can experience. Everything I wouldn't say everything is great, because not everything is great. You're gonna have negative sides to living. You're gonna have negative sides, but I think that's the beauty of living life. I think that's the beauty of being able to, live life even if you can't live forever. And there may be an argument as to, life is life because it's finite. You're not able to live forever. But I do believe in my heart of hearts I do believe that to be a true statement. But at the same time, I think it would be cool to live forever. I think it would be cool to see all the different civilizations throughout thousands of years. I think it would be cool to see the different innovations and all the different technology and cultural impacts and just everything that happens politically. I think it would be cool. I think the progression of human beings is cool, and being able to see that with my short life that I have now is still very cool to me. I love seeing where things are going. even if things are bad right now, which I don't think everything is bad in the world. I think there are some bad things in the world, but I do think that there's a lot of beautiful things in the world. And I think that a lot of times we get caught up on social media or the internet or wherever we're at on our phone or whatever, and we just see headlines, maybe the news, we see headlines and things are bad, and that's the things that get, the clicks, the views and everything. And I think it's real disheartening to look at the world through that lens, because there's a lot of beautiful things going on every day. And if I were to live forever, I think I would go and find those beautiful things, as well as allow the, horrid and bad things to kind of wash over me. Not let them happen to me, but, let them come and pass. Because, again, eventually, if I were to live forever, I'm going to have to watch some of my loved ones die. Just like regular life, just like regular life. You have to deal with that. But I just think if I were to live forever, I would try and learn all the languages that I could. I would try and see where technology goes, maybe go to space. I think that living forever wouldn't have to be a curse. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think being a vampire is pretty cool. Besides all the blood sucking and like the I kind of like the aesthetic, but besides the gay sex, if you're living in eternity, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that shit. But I don't know. That's just my take on it, guys. I just thought I'd get on here and just ramble some thoughts over some video games like I usually do, and just get back into posting. So let me know what you guys think. Would you guys want to live forever? Tell me what the pros and cons are of living forever. If you wouldn't want to live, if you're going through a hard time just even living your life right now, I do want you to know that you can talk to me. I've been there. I've definitely been there, and I want you to know that hard times do not last forever. Hard times make hard people, and I think it's a beautiful thing to continue living this life and living as this battle-hardened person, because as cliche as it sounds, whatever doesn't kill you does make you stronger. And I think it's a beautiful thing to stare in the face of, this hard life and just being badass about it and continuing on. So if you ever feel like you are not fulfilling, or you just don't want to live this life, trust me, it's a beautiful life. You just gotta take a step back, widen your horizons a little bit, change your perspective, change your environment. I promise it'll be a better time. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys would want to live forever, if you guys wouldn't like to live forever. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Swag Seed out.